Hi, my name is Edgardo Gonzalez, and today you're going to learn how to talk to your prospects and make money quick with the Ambassador Program. If you apply these principles I am going to teach you today, the possibilities of closing your leads are going to be much higher. The first thing you need to understand is that your task here is not to sell or try to convince anyone. It is just to attract the interest of someone to receive an educational presentation, so one of our many expert consultants can explain how the program works. So in any conversation that you have with the prospect, you will lead it with questions so you can qualify that person and keep the control of the situation. The first tip I am going to give you is to never answer any question. For example, how much does the system cost? What kind of brands do you have? Etc., etc., etc. When someone asks you anything like that, it doesn't matter what it is, you will tell them, "That's an excellent question. This and any other questions that you may have will be answered by an expert consultant during a professional proposal presentation." Like you see, I was not impolite and actually said, "That's a great question," which is a compliment. Now, in case that you're already signed up for solar, already have it installed, they would probably ask you, how much did you pay for it? How much is your monthly payment or whatever? If that happens, this is what you have to tell them. All homes are different. Some have larger or smaller usage than others. And the expert consultant goal is to show you the numbers based on your exact consumption during the proposal presentation. Second tip, if they tell you something that sounds like an objection, like, "Oh, but I heard the solar panels are expensive," do not try to defend your point and just answer the following. "I used to think like that, but things have changed. Once you see the presentation, you will find out that it's no longer that way." Like you see, I didn't argue with the customer by saying it is not true, and I actually in some kind of way agreed with him. When you're talking to someone, they tend to lift their shield to protect themselves, which is normal. By doing the things I told you, you will lower that shield. Now, let's go over a casual conversation with your lead. So you can say something like, "Hey, are you paying a high electric bill?" "Well, that's great. As you may know, the government is giving hefty incentives to homeowners that chooses to move from dirty and expensive energy to a cleaner, safer, and more affordable one. Yes, there's a lot of rewards for homeowners that want to stop renting their electricity from the monopolies without getting any return on investment." Now, these are the only things you're allowed to tell your lead if they don't want to move forward by just requesting their bill for a free proposal. Number one, when you go solar, you pay zero out of pocket. Number two, your payment will never go up. Number three, your property value will go up as well. Number four, you can qualify for government incentives. And best of all, number five, at one point, like your car and your home, you will never have to pay it again. Like you see, the only thing I did was to point out some benefits in general, and anything else should be discussed with the expert consultant. With the Ambassador Program, you can make money without knowing anything about solar. The deeper you get into conversation with the lead, the least the probability of the consultant showing a presentation that could turn into cash for you. My name is Edgardo Gonzalez. God bless you and see you at the top.